Welcome back. Today we are making an NFL quarterback tier list maker. We have multiple tiers here, and disclaimer before we start, we are not including injuries. So for the Giants, instead of it being Phillip Rivers, it is going to be like Daniel Jones. And we have 6 tiers here, and these tiers are best of the best. Going to try to limit this because not everyone in the league is the best. Elite, solid, average, below average, and the elusive do not get in this tier. Get on the bench. Very scary tier. Start off, we go Penix. Now, off the top of my head, I think he's going to go in the below average tier. I am going to double check, see if I'm missing anything though. That is a common theme in this video. We are going to look through and see how he's doing this season. Credit to Sumer Sports for helping me with this. I do not want to get copyright strikes, though as I'm a very small channel, I doubt that would happen. Don't want to take any risks. Now, he does have a total EPA, which is estimated points added, of about round 5. However, he has been horrendous passing this year and has 3 touchdowns and 1 interception. Not the greatest. From what I'm seeing here, in 110 plays, only 9 touchdowns. Even though his rush EPA is so high, he has not ran the ball much, so I do think the below average rating is just. Next up, we have Bryce Young. I think he might be below average. Again, we are going to double check this because sometimes I am sleeping on people, and I want to see if that's the case with Bryce Young. Well, I'm sleeping on him. Not in a good way, though. This is horrible. This is absolutely atrocious. Sir Bryce Young, what is this? And what was that? He has a negative 27 pass EPA. His rushing has been better, but overall, this is horrible. Completion percentage, not terrible. Yards, not their worst. But 21 pass touchdowns, that's good. But 10 interceptions? Not good. Not good at all. And I want to see if there's anything I'm missing here. I don't know how they got the pass EPA so low, but I do know 21 touchdowns, 10 picks is not the greatest on only 2,700 yards. So I do think he is going to stick in the below average tier. Next up, Mr. Baker Mayfield. Now, Baker Mayfield is an interesting case because he was absolutely out of his mind at the beginning of the year. He was playing incredible football. However, since I'd say probably week 6, I don't know what happened, but he has fallen off of a cliff with his productivity. He has been from one of the top 3 QBs in the league to one of the worst. Now, his stats don't really show that much. 3,500 yards, 25 touchdowns and 10 picks, and a 351 rush yards to a touchdown. However, I would maybe have bumped him up to solid, but that 10 interceptions right there. This one is a tough one for me because I don't really know. 62% completion percentage, 3,500 yards. I might bump him up to solid. And I think I'm going to do that. By the way, if there's more than one person in tier, we're not going to be sorting by how good they are compared to the other person. They're just going to be there based off just their tier. They're not going to sort them that much. Tyler Shuck. I don't know if it's Shaw or Shuck. I've heard people say Shuck, so I'm going to go with that. Before, 2 weeks ago, he would have 100% been in the get on the bench. But I think he has been a lot better. So I think I'm going to put him in the below average category. He's had 0.75 pass EPA, which is better than most other people. I'm not going to say that number. 68 minus 1 completion percentage. 2,100 yards. That is really good. 9 touchdowns. Now, 5 interceptions. Now, the reason I might be contradicting myself here with the interception thing, with this ratio here, but I think it really helps that he had such a high completion percentage and his rushing productivity. So I am going to keep him in the below average tier instead of dropping him to get on the bench here. Next up, we have Jacoby Brissett. I think Jacoby Brissett is also going to go in the solid tier. So, Jacoby Brissett, but he's at a 64% completion percentage, 3,100 yards, 21 touchdowns, only 7 picks, and then on the ground he's been pretty good as well. I definitely do think that holds him back, especially from the elite tier. But with these numbers, I do think he's done good enough to make it into the solid tier. Next up, Sam Darnold. Now, Sam Darnold has been extremely inconsistent this year. I think he's going to end up in the solid tier. But I'm double checking this, because I just want to show you guys how good the people I'm rating have been, so you can form your own opinions, and to explain my reasons for putting them here. Jeez, why does that keep popping up? Okay. So Sam Darnold. Pass EPA has been extremely good, but, major but here. 14 interceptions to 25 touchdowns. That is a major yikes. The 3850 pass yards, though, that really does help. And the 68 minus 1 completion percentage also helps. So, I'm not really sure, because those interceptions, if he had, let's say, 3 less interceptions, he'd be a guaranteed solid tier. But those 14 interceptions are really holding him back. So, I think I am going to keep him in solid tier. But I could definitely see him being here. Next up, Matthew Stafford. Yep, out of your mind, Matthew Stafford, going in best of the best. Stafford has been absolutely incredible this season. So I'd say if I didn't put him in best of the best, I would delete my channel if I didn't do that. Because that is so guaranteed. So incredibly guaranteed. Who cares about that? 65% completion percentage. Would love to see that higher, but that's fine. 4,100 yards, 40 picks to 5 interceptions. Now, we're going to look at the league leaders in passing. NFL passing. And we're just going to compare Matthew Stafford to everyone else, because thank you to Pro Football Reference, by the way. You're very good. He is absolutely blowing everyone out of the water this year. Yeah, 2025 NFL does technically have more yards, but he has not been nearly as good. 40 touchdowns. Let's just throw out who is close to 40 touchdowns. Next is 33. And then after that, it's 30. Another crazy thing that you see once you go in here, he has a 7.7% touchdown rate. 7.7% touchdown rate. And he only has a 1% interception rate, which is the best in the league. And if you go into yards here, he's not that far behind. He's in 4th in yards. And he has just been absolutely incredible this year. He's going to 100% be in the best of the best tier. There's no debating it. Next up, Brock Purdito. If this is all years, he's going in the elite tier. But his first few performances this year were really lackluster. So I think I'm going to put him in the solid tier. Again, I am going to double check that and let you guys see, like I've done for everyone else's video. Now, he does have a 69% completion percentage, 2,000 yards, 20 touchdowns, but 9 interceptions does really hurt him. Though this 3 touchdowns helps. So I might actually bump him up to the elite tier because of this completion percentage right here. And having more, double the amount of touchdowns and interceptions. I might bump him up. Actually, not might, I will. He's going in the elite tier. Next up, we have Jaden Daniels. I think I might actually put him in average. I don't think he's really done anything, honestly. Okay. Like, he is the worst quarterback EPA on the Commanders. He has a worse EPA than Josh Johnson. Now, granted, he has less EPA per play, but still, that is really, really bad. Touchdowns of 3 picks, and he does have 2 rush touchdowns. It's hard to rate him because of how much plays he's had, because he hasn't really played that much. I do think I'm going to keep him in the average tier. This is performance of this year. Jackson Dart. This one I'm debating between putting him in solid tier and putting him in elite. I think I am going to put him in solid. I'm not 100% sure about Jackson Dart. Okay. 13 picks to 5 touchdowns. Great. Not great at all. But on the ground, he's been really, really, really good. But his completion percentage, not there. Pass yards, not really there. I think I'm going to keep him in solid because of how bad his passing has been, but his rushing has been really good. So I do think I'm going to do that. That does seem right. So Dak Prescott, he has been really good. I just don't know if he's been in the best of the best here. He has been definitely one of the top 5 quarterbacks. But I don't know if he's just up there with Matthew Stafford and Josh Allen. I don't really know about that. Dallas Cowboys. What the heck? Okay. Now, 4,400 yards. Incredible. 30 touchdowns. Incredible. 10 picks. Not very incredible. This rushing output. Not that incredible. 68 minus 1 completion percentage is really he's not done very good on the ground, though he's done insane through the air. So I do think that elite is going to stay the same. One thing I am thinking of, though, him and Brock Purdy don't feel like they should be in the same category. That just doesn't feel right. But I am going to keep it that way. Jalen Hurts, I also think you have been in the elite tier. Okay, there we go. Philadelphia. "25 touchdowns to 6 interceptions, but that 8 touchdowns on the ground looks really good. A 64% completion percentage, not the best, 3,200 yards. I think elite tier is good. I think that's correct. Caleb Williams. Yeah, I'm gonna put him in the elite tier. Caleb Williams. Let's look at you. He has been really good. This is definitely his breakout season. 3,700 yards, 25 touchdowns, 6 picks, 382 rush yards, and then 3 rushing touchdowns. Now, it's just not looking that good. It is really looking ugly. So I'm thinking I might drop him down to solid because that completion percentage is horrible. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. J.J. McCarthy, this is going to be our first get on the bench. J.J. McCarthy has been absolutely horrendous this year. J.J. McCarthy has been absolutely terrible. There's literally no sugarcoating it. It's been rough. Total EPA, negative 53. Negative 50? He's been horrible. He has more picks to touch than touchdowns. Also, he hasn't been that good on the ground. 57% completion percentage, 12 interceptions to 11 touchdowns. That is very fair. That is a very fair rating for J.J. McCarthy. Jordan Love, I mean, I'd say probably solid, honestly. Well, I think I might bump him up to elite, so I think I might do it. 66% completion percentage. To be fair, though, I think Malik Willis has been the best quarterback on this team. Yeah, honestly, I would not be surprised if Malik Willis got a starting job next year. I would not be shocked at all, actually. He's been so incredibly good. 3,300 yards, 23 picks, 6 touchdowns. Would like there to be more rushing touchdowns right there. 66% completion percentage. I do think I'm going to bump him up to Jared Goff. I think you're also going to be elite. Jared Goff, 33 touchdowns and 7 picks. The rushing is not there. That's something you have to accept with Jared Goff. He is not going to run the ball at all. But the passing, that 100% is there. These passing numbers are very, very good. So I do think I am going to keep him in the one. We are going to make a part 2 where we put the AFC quarterbacks, and we are going to be putting them on the same tier list. But thank you for one, and I'll see you at part 3.